Hi, it's Alan from Red Rose Wargaming. We're here again with an unboxing. We've been asked to unbox this bad boy. It's an Ogroid Myrmidon. Myrmidon. Yeah, I suppose that's right. Right, I'm just going to have to crouch up a little bit so I can actually see it in box, so you'll have to bear with me. I've not actually seen anything for this model. Quite looking forward to this. Right. Big base. We don't want to see base, do you? That's a bit... obviously, how to make him. Yeah, it looks very basic. That's a cool model, is that? Yeah, that's obviously how to make him. Right, you get one sprue of plastic. Just, I'm not sure how much this is. About 22 quid, isn't it? I think it's quite a lot of money, really, for how much plastic you get in. It's quite a big model, though. It's quite a big model, so I don't know. I just think it's a bit pricey for what you get, but so that's it. Just have a look at that. That spear is awesome. I suppose it's like that with some of GW stuff, isn't it? You get some box sets and you get a lot of plastic and a lot of models for not a bad money, and then they do a character or whatever, and it's quite expensive. So you get all these are all the cards for this boy. Using it as I think you just use them as a mercenary in your list. So you won't be using them like a tournament, but you'd be able to use them in, unless people allowed mercenaries. Right, again, all the pheromones, luchador, camphor, and combatant. And I can't even pronounce them, so I'm not going to bother with them. So again, anybody who's fancies one of these, just give us a shout and we'll send them to you. Right, so Ogroid Myrmidon. Shall we have a look at the... No, I'll have a quick card first. I'm not sure of the stats on this bad boy. Right. He's 295 points. He's got a 5-inch move. He's got a toughness 6, 35 wounds. He's got a 2-inch reach, 3 attacks, strength 5, 4-8. Oof. So he's got a better toughness, not as good a strength as Big Dave. Oof. That's not bad, that, actually. Quite curious to see what his special abilities are. Let's see what his special abilities are. See if this... Ooh, right. So, he's got 3 special abilities. And the first one, these are a double. One's a double, one's a triple, one's a quad. For the double, it's called Berserk. A fighter can only use this ability if 20 or more damage points have been allocated to them. Add half the value of this ability, rounding up, to the attack's characteristics of the next attack action made by this fighter, this action, that has a range of 3 or less. You're going to take a lot of wounds, aren't you? Right, so you triple Arcane Fury. Until the end of the fighter's... No, until the end of this fighter's activation, I'll put my teeth back in, add the value of this ability to the damage points allocated by each critical hit from attacks made by this fighter that have a range characteristic of 3 or less. Yeah, there's quite a few now coming out that aren't criticals, it's all hits are doing it, but you know, it's not bad. I mean, it's chucking 4-8 out, so it's not bad. Not bad. Right, quad. Blood Marshal. Right, pick a friendly fighter within 4 inches of this fighter using this ability. Allocate 1 damage point to that fighter. Oh, not very nice, is it? If the fighter picked is not taken down, that fighter can make a bonus attack action that has a range characteristic or 3 or less. Not bad, I suppose, is it? Not bad, I suppose. 1 damage point to that fighter, and then that fighter can make a bonus attack action. It's a lot for a quad, is that, isn't it? If you're having him in a warband, you'd certainly not. Well, I certainly won't pick that quad anyway. Fantastic model. It'll look great on battlefield. I suppose you'd have to give it a run once or twice just to see how he is. Yeah, it looks pretty good, does that? Yeah. 295 points, potentially chucking out quite a few damage in there. and it's 35 wins. So yeah, it's not bad, isn't that? I don't know what people's thoughts are on that. Whether they agree that the quad Blood Marshal is a little bit expensive for giving somebody else an attack who's got to be within 4 inches of him anyway. I suppose it's completely out of sequence for that fighter anyway, isn't it? So yeah, just give me your comments and thoughts on that. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, that's the Ogroid Myrmidon. I hope the people who were waiting for it like my review. Like I say, nice model, quite expensive points wise and price wise. Abilities are okay, not bad. Yeah, I think I'd have a do with one anyway. Yeah. So I need to give a shout out to a guy who runs a magazine, or e-zine, or whatever you call it. He did an interview with me and Jane for this month's copy of his e-zine. It's called Six in the Head, and it's Paul at Six in the Head on Twitter. And his magazine's a really good read for gamers. There's some cracking articles in there, some really good ones. Definitely worth a read. I mean, they were talking about one of the games I've looked at in the past, but I've never actually thought, yeah, I'll have a do with that. And I think now I'm going to have a do with it because of the read up, the write up from that. So thanks, Paul, for the interview. And I've got a battle report to put on for his April magazine. So again, thanks, Paul, for all that. Right, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you either on the next card unveiling or the next battle report. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.